Peggy 18.
Y llegué justo. Y llegué justo. Ay, coño. Este no. Ahí. ¡Vamos! Nintendo Direct. Es nuestro momento, gente. A ver qué sale. Por favor, ponme Breath of the Wild 2, please. Let's go. ¿Otro Fire Emblem? ¿O este es de otra cosa?
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
I seek to destroy
es un warrior.
power structure that shackles Fodlan.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Buah. Si ya de por sí los Warriors me tocan bastante la moral ya, un Fire Emblem no me podría importar menos.
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
And now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else.
No.
You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared
de momento
to do
nada.
whatever that you must.
24 el 6. Joder, menos mal. Uf, estaba deseándolo. ¡Hombre!
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋です。最初にご覧いただいたのはファイアーエンブレム無双風化雪月です。原作のファイアーエンブレム風化雪月と時代背景はそのままに、全く異なる物語の展開にぜひご期待ください。続いてはヘッドラインをご覧ください。
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Ese está guapo, ese está guapo.
We've got more intel on Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
¿Por qué salía ahí?
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and rewind your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns.
Este estaba guapísimo, El Advanced Warfare. El Advanced War está muy guay. Se puede diseñar mapas.
In local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto Nintendo Switch April 8th.
8 de abril.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Está guay, está guay.
Explore an infinite universe.
Tía, no me jodas, el No Man's Sky en Switch. El No Man's Sky en Switch.
Every star is the light of a distant sun, each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again.
Se ve medio
To
regulero,
survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars.
El No Man's Sky cambió y ahora por lo visto es un juegazo.
Pirates hunt unwary travelers,
Pero en Switch
and
no lo
the
jugaría.
authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
¿Cómo? ¡Fútbol! ¡Furbo! 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 ¡Furbo, furbo, furbo! ¡Furbo! Mira, Donkey, toma ahí reventando. ¡Furbo! Habrá que probarlo en directo, ¿eh? Habrá que probarlo.
Strikers, Battle League Football. Prepare for Strike. A 5-on-5 sport like football that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as using tackles, items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass
Depende de la armadura.
Customize as you see fit.
Qué guay.
Second, the Hyper Strike.
Hipertrayazo.
To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
¡Ojo! El tiro del águila. ¡Boom! ¡Qué guapo!
And you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Ah, si metes eso vale por 2. Nada, va loco.
Up to 8 players. 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch console. In addition to
8 jugadores.
matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So
Hostia, puedes hacer ahí online con tus colegas de 20. Una liga de 20. Guapérrimo.
Try to become the world's top club.
Guapérrimo, Furbo.
With items,
Furbo.
tackles, and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field.
Qué guapo.
Mario Strikers Battle League Football launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th.
10 de junio.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo Wii
Lo probaremos aquí en directo.
after this presentation.
マリオストライカーズの最新作が登場します。何でもありの格闘サッカーにぜひご期待ください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Furbo. Splatoon 3, no me jodas. ¿Splatoon 3? Hordas. Son hordas. Ya lo anunciaron, ni me acuerdo, la verdad. Ah, sí, es verdad, creo que sí me suena haber visto eso. Gran salmónido. La verdad es que el Splatoon en general como idea me parece bastante innovadora, pero no me dice nada a mí. Pues hordas. Son hordas. Es un modo hordas. Splatoon 3 Salmon Run Next Wave. ¿Alguna palabra más queréis meter en el título?
ご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーン3の協力モードサーモンランネクストウェーブの映像です。
Salmón 3 Splatoon no sé qué Wife puta madre en vinagre.
イカたちの運命やいかに
Super.
スプラトゥーン3はこの夏発売です。今後の続報をお待ちください。
O sea, lo que han anunciado es que va a haber un modo hordas. Básicamente.
ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Vanzers at the ready.
Juegos de robots. Los juegos japoneses de mechas.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming
Front
onto
Mission.
Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized
Me suena el
machines
nombre.
called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer.
Eso está guay.
Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch
Remake
this summer.
del Front Mission.
And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Y van a sacar el 2 ya. El remake ya está haciéndolo. O sea, aunque el 1 vaya como una mierda, el 2 ya lo estamos haciendo.
Pixar Combat Racer.
¿Cómo? ¿De Disney?
From the creators of the Asphalt series.
No sale Mario Kart, pero sale
Racing
Disney
action across Disney and
Speedstorm.
Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a
Mario Kart de
legendary
Disney.
roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle
Yo
for
Sully,
victory across
Me pido a
the
Sully.
finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for
¡Vamos!
monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play, as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic franchises on
Bien.
Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this
Hostia,
classic Star Wars
el
action
poder de la fuerza
as
este.
Darth Vader's secret apprentice.
Este juego a día de hoy era duro. A no ser que lo hayan cambiado un poco, era duro jugarlo ahora. Juegazo, Juegazo.
Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games.
Hostia, Assassin's Creed 2 hasta...
Renaissance Italy,
O sea, toda la historia de Ezio.
Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and
Juegazos.
discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games,
Juegazos.
2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for Nintendo Switch on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th.
Juegazos, pero no me apetece jugarlos.
Mobile suits in dynamic action
Otro juego de mechas. ¡Ah! Mini Gundams.
Occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam.
No, Claudio Serrano no puso voz a Ezio, es Altair.
two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross.
Joder, la verdad es que... ¿Qué de FPS?
One fateful day, the protagonist Surge.
Julio Geme, gracias por ese pedazo de Prime.
Though it somewhat resembles his homeworld, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world?
No puedo jugar este juego. Me mareo jugando este juego, seguro.
Both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster.
No, ese juego. No puedo jugar ese juego.
And a newly enhanced soundtrack.
No lo iba a jugar,
Plus,
pero
Radical
no puedo jugarlo.
Originally released on the Satellaview is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
A ver. ¡Oh! ¡Kirby! ¡Oh, por Dios! ¡Qué bichitos! Hostia, el puto Kirby que se come un coche. Se ha transformado en el coche. Ah, no. No se lo ha llegado a tragar, ¿no? ¡Ay, por favor, qué bonito es el juego!
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure.
¿Este había salido? No. No me suena. Qué bonito es el juego.
Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around.
Ah, en el anterior sí lo habíamos visto.
A vending
No me
machine
acordaba.
attack with juice cans.
Hostia.
Or become a piercing cone. With mouthful,
Pero se ve bonito,
new actions will be available for Kirby
Se ve
depending
muy
on the
bonito.
object he inhales.
Y parece rollo Odyssey, la
Enjoy
verdad.
exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby
Se ve muy
even
Mario Odyssey.
recognize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available. At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
¡Ojo!
Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change
Hostia,
Kirby's
tiene bastante
appearance
personalización, ¿eh?
and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved
¡Qué
forms.
guapo! Este está guapísimo, ¿eh?
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do?
Rey de Dede era ese.
Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on Nintendo Switch March 25th.
Qué guay.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Qué guay, qué guay. El logo me mola mucho.
ご覧いただきました星のカービィディスカバリーはいよいよ来月の発売です。もう少しだけお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Vamos por la mitad. Nos queda la otra mitad.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available.
Muy mal el juego.
And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo
Se ve
Switch.
muy mal.
Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online. I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC. Every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as
Sinceramente, y lo siento para que le moleste, qué pereza los Kingdom Hearts.
Relive
Qué pereza.
heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode.
Ya me gusta.
Kingdom Hearts Intergram Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation. Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies.
No.
Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here.
Portal.
Been here before.
Lleva Portal 1 y Portal 2.
You're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the
Juegardos.
portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a
Pero
mysterious
tienen
lab.
más años ya.
Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie.
El cop del segundo de Portal 2.
Monitoring your every move.
Qué maravilla.
When Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year. A classic comes alive.
Bueno, a ver. ¿Cuál es? Life Able. Ni idea.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its
Live
overseas
Alive.
debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods.
El arte me mola,
The order in
pero...
which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on
Bueno,
his
eso
head
está
fights
bastante
for his
guay.
life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission.
Eso está bastante guay.
A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop.
Ahí
shortly
pone
after
Live
this presentation.
Able.
いかがでしたか？続いてはこちらです。
Tenis.
世代を超えてどなたでもお楽しみいただける
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Nintendo Switch Sports が登場します。 こちらをご覧ください。
¡Ha llegado el elegido!
Here are the sports included in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Hostia, que se puede jugar online y
You
todo.
might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently
El
swinging
elegido.
the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus,
Ojo.
3 additional sports are joining the lineup.
Voleibol, fútbol y qué?
Football. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy
¡Qué
matches
guapo!
with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers.
Era badminton.
By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball.
¡Qué guay! ¡Haikyuu!
The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch console, as well as online play across all sports.
¡Qué guapo el mundo este!
Play against friends online.
Survival.
Opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
Te van echando, es como... ¡Hola, hola! ¡Está guapísimo! ¡Está guapísimo! Es como un Battle Royale, pero de bolos. Está muy guapo ese modo, ¿eh? Bueno. Si ese juego lo hubieran sacado al principio de la Switch, la verdad es que hubiera sido la crema.
ストラップの準備は大丈夫ですか？
はい、もちろんです。スペースの確保もバッチリです。
では始めましょう。わかりやすくご覧いただくために実況を別途つけてお送りします。
お送りします。
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time.
Está muy guapo, ¿eh?
All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes, but it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores! They got a point with that fierce spike.
Está muy guapo.
まだ紹介の途中でしたね。それでは私はここで失礼します。
Hello.
さて、ご紹介してまいりました任天堂スイッチスポーツですが、発売日は4月29日です。そして夏頃には発売時のシュート対決に加え、ビッグバンドを使ってサッカーの試合が楽しめる無料アップデートを計画しています。さらにこの秋には新たにゴルフをお楽しみいただける
Segunda actualización gratuita
を計画しています。
con golf. Bueno, en otoño. Me parece perfecto.
ここで皆さんにお願いがあります。快適なオンラインプレイを楽しんでいただくために、発売前にオンラインのテストプレイを実施し、さまざまな技術検証を行いたいと考えていますので、ぜひご協力をお願いいたします。任天堂スイッチオンラインご加入の方を対象に、ご覧の日程で実施します。
11 minutos
ご協力いただける方は、任天堂ホームページにて詳細をご確認ください。何卒よろしくお願いいたします。
Si dura 40, que a lo mejor dura menos.
任天堂スイッチスポーツの情報は以上となります。ぜひご ご期待ください。
Muy bien, me ha gustado.
続いてはヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Vale, sí, dura 40 probablemente. Hombre, el taiko.
Taiko drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge.
Ojo, Megalovania, ya saben cómo venderlo ya directamente. Va a poner Megalovania todo el rato. Va, Megalovania, Megalovania.
The main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content. When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Tiene una suscripción de pago y te dan 500 canciones. Eso es Spotify.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise.
El arte nuevo esto de los pixel y tal está muy
demo
guapo.
playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, the Delicious
El DLC de Cuphead.
Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character.
Qué juego
Take
tan
down
genial
fearsome
este.
foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the Delicious
O sea,
Last
el arte de este
Course
juego
falls
es
into Nintendo Switch June 30th.
too much.
A free update is coming to Metroid Dread. All it takes is one hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge?
Ya. Modo hardcore. Si te dan un golpe a tomar por
And for
culo.
players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie mode difficulty. This free update launches shortly after this presentation. A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time. Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Bueno. A ver qué juegos nos venden otra vez. De la NES. Hostia, el Earthbound. El Earthbound. A mí esto de que nos vendan juegos antiguos a precio de normales o casi igual. Pom, pom. ¿Cómo que el primero? Si es NES. NES y el otro, ¿cómo se llamaba? Ni me acuerdo. NES y el rubio. Los de que salen en el Smash. Luca. Mi polla con peluca. ¡Ja! Te caíste. Madre mía. Pom, 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 pom. Los zombies nazis. ¡Ojo! De Kimetsu no Yaiba. Lego Brawl. Hostia, 2 Point Campus. Eso está guay. Pim pam 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 pam.
いかがでしたか？ここで一つお知らせです。
マリオカート
発売以来、大変多くの方にお楽しみ。
Acaba de decir Mario Kart.
マリオカート8デラックスですが、この度歴代コースの中からいくつかのコースをリマスターし、有料追加コンテンツとして配信いたします。
Nada.
こちらをご覧ください。
Son pistas antiguas para el Mario Kart 8. No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
Madre mía.
8 courses
Cuando ha dicho Mario Kart he
will be
flipado.
released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023.
Muy bien. ¿Cuánto vale eso?
Such as Coconut Mall,
El centro cocotero estaba guay.
Chaco Mountain, and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
Bueno, ya sabéis que hasta 2024 no va a haber nada. 25 pavos,
March 18th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
Son para reventarles la cara.
いかがでしたか？
¿Cómo nos quieren vender el plus ese?
追加コースにぜひご期待ください。
¿Cómo nos quieren vender el plus?
次の映像が最後になります。ご覧ください。
Y ahora aparece Weirder.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios.
Esto es lo último, ¿eh?
Tell me.
No nos van a enseñar todavía nada del Breath of the Wild 2.
Fight him because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his few.
Sword March. The land
Joder, ¿y cómo no voy a jugar este juego? Es increíble.
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
¿Qué eran esos bichos?
It has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Xenoblade 3. No, la verdad es que... La verdad es que ni idea.
Xenoblade 1と2、2つの世界の未来をつなぐ物語。Xenoblade 3は9月に発売を予定していますので、ぜひご期待ください。
No, pero bueno.
今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上になります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Venga, Mario Furbo. Mario Furbo. Furbo. Sport Switch y Mario Furbo. O sea, Furbo. En general me quedo con el Furbo. En este Nintendo Direct ha ganado el Furbo. Furbo. Hala. Pues hasta aquí hemos llegado. Oh, no, el Kirby también estaba guay, pero el Kirby creo que ya lo anunciaron. O sea, creo que nada nuevo. Creo que el Kirby ya se sabía que iban a sacar un nuevo Kirby. Así que tampoco... O sea... Poco más. Poco más. Pues gente, nos vemos en el próximo directo con más. Lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos mañana. Un besito en vuestra carita de angelitos que tenéis. Chicos, adiós.